Patreon subscribers, this is your book of the week, and today we're going to be talking about Alex+Ada. More specifically, we're going to be taking a look at the Alex+Ada hardcover collection that you can order today on In-Stock Trades. So let's get into it. Alex+Ada is the series that is written by one half of the now famous Luna brothers. Now, if you've never heard of the Luna brothers, it's probably because you're not too well versed in the indie scene, or you pretty much haven't dove into that kind of market of comics yet. Their most popular book is a series called Girls that, when it hit the indie scene, was like a bomb. I'm serious, a lot of people went crazy over this little book. Today, however, we're going to be talking about a futuristic cyborg story named Alex+Ada. Now, Alex+Ada centers on the titular character of Alex, and at the beginning of the story, Alex is depressed. He just went through a very nasty breakup, and he's dealing with a lot of complex emotions. Tired of seeing him heartbroken, Alex's grandmother sends him Ada, a Tanaka X5 android that is capable of simulating human emotions. Alex at first is really creeped out by Ada. However, as time goes on, he soon finds out that maybe there's a lot going on under Ada than the original perceived programming that's there. Alex soon decides to jailbreak Ada, and what I mean by that is that he decides to bring out her emotions, her thoughts, and pretty much her entire personality to the forefront. You see, in this world, robots can be jailbroken, and they can have emotions, and they can express it in different ways. However, it is illegal to do so. What follows is a beautiful love story that centers around the politics of what does love mean? Is it possible to love something that technically may or may not be alive? What is the concept of something that is alive? Now, if you've heard this concept a million, thousand, trillion different times, it's because you have. You probably really have. If you've seen the films like Blade Runner, things like that, then you know what you're kind of in for here. The thing that's really interesting about this is that the author is very much aware of all these science fiction tropes, and he doesn't shy away from them. He, in fact, actually embraces them to his benefit. I think the best science fiction in the world is one that's a reflection of the world we currently live in, where it's grounded in our reality. However, it's set far off in the future that you can see the events that happen in this story actually happening. It's also, in a way, an examination of the gay rights movement, and what I mean by that is that in this book, robots and humans are not allowed to marry because it's seen as ungodly, it's seen as evil, and it's seen as a sin. And of course, what does Alex end up doing? He ends up falling in love with Ada and wanting to marry her. I'm not going to give anything else away, but I will say that the timing for this book could not have been better. With the popularity of the TV show Westworld, if you are enjoying that like I am, and pretty much everybody else in the United States, I really do think you should check this out. It's a great love story that is just full of drama, full of romance, full of a lot of really cool action scenes, and it is also really beautifully drawn. The artist in here is Jonathan Luna, who also is the writer, and I have to say he is really good in this series. His art is almost deceptively simple, with clean lines and using kind of a minimalistic style to tell the story. But I urge you guys, pay attention to the background, pay attention to the lighting, especially in the beginning of the story where Alex is in his home, he's alone, he's depressed. His world is blank and it's black and white, it's not full of a lot of color. However, when he's first introduced to Ada, suddenly the world around him is filled with more emotion, with more colors, things pop out more. It's kind of an interesting way of expressing love, and how when we're in love, the world around us just seems so much brighter. Also, guys, I urge you, if you pick up this series, pay attention to Ada's eyes. It's been said that the eyes are the window to the soul, and when Alex decides to unlock Ada, you can tell there's a difference in the way her eyes are. It's a subtle change, but it's something that if you don't pay attention to it, you might not notice, and I absolutely applaud Jonathan Luna for nailing that. Alex+Ada, the complete collection, collects issues 1 through 15 of the hit little indie series that a lot of people were sleeping on. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I have a feeling this is going to be one of those books that sometime down the road, when a lot of people are looking for creative ideas for comics, for movies and things like that, or an HBO miniseries or an FX miniseries, that somebody's going to pick this up and it's going to be a hit. There you have it, guys, my book of the week segment. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you keep watching and keep clicking and keep subscribing to my Patreon and all that good stuff. Thank you so much, Patreon guys. I love you. Thank you. Really, I love you guys, each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and I will see you sometime this week.